Hello again. YouTube decided to kick us off. This happens occasionally, unfortunately. Um, there's nothing we can do about it, but it is annoying when it happens. We've got 2 hours left of the stream, so it is worth continuing and restarting the stream because of it. Yeah, it's just frustrating when YouTube does that, but it is just one of those technical things that is nothing we can do about. So apologies for everyone who was with us. We do obviously lose out because of that, because we lose um, viewers and things. But unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. We stream directly from the PS5. We don't use a capture card mainly because I don't have one. But a capture card wouldn't stop YouTube kicking us off. So it is unfortunately just one of those things. But apologies for that. I am just filling in the YouTube side again, and then we'll carry on. I did actually spot it happening as it happened, but there's nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, when YouTube says no, YouTube says no. It just happens occasionally. We've had it. I think one stream we had it happen like 4 times. It was ridiculous. But it could be anything. It's just one of those technical things that happens. But apologies to everyone who was with us. Um, it's just frustrating. And as I say, we lose out because we lose viewers, we lose engagement. But it is by the by. Elvis, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, the YouTube kicked us off. It happens occasionally. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of streaming on YouTube. I think there's nothing we can do. We just have to keep going and try again. But yeah, apologies to everyone who was with us. I think should be now done and back on.
I've
This
been observing
conversation was
this
just still
particular
ongoing.
goon in a certain area, and have taken to leaving out red wine for it to drink. Wine should make its blood an even more intense
But
shade.
yeah, just occasionally we get
It
YouTube kicks us
becomes
off. It doesn't
rather
happen that often,
aggressive after drinking the
um,
wine.
but it is frustrating
Do
when it
you
does
think
happen.
you're up to the task of bringing me the
No, I
creature's
don't. Chat
blood?
disappears as well. It's on the previous one.
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Go, then.
What was you
Come
saying on the
back when you've
previous one?
acquired its
I
blood.
might have missed the last message or so. I think I was caught up with the previous chat, to be fair. I do try and stay on top of the chat. Chat to me, the chat is more important than anything else, to be fair.
Then where?
What's that down there? Okay, we'll have a look at try and change arrow in a second. I'm just trying to look what this location is. It's not going to tell me, is it, from here? No. I thought it might highlight what the location is, but it won't. Okay, arrows. So, got a ranged weapon. We know how to fire it. It's how do we change arrows? That's block. See, that doesn't... Waste of an arrow, I know. Yeah, that's not changing arrows. I know I've got more than one type of arrow. It's just trying to figure out how to change it. So right arrow, select the weapon and try L1. L1 is block and R1 is jump. Keep the right arrow held. Ah, got you. Keep it held, yes. So normal arrows, we've got shock arrows, fire arrows, toxic arrows, exploding, lacerating, infected, savage. Nice. Thank you for that, Elvis. Much appreciated. To be fair, I completely forgot there's a weapon wheel. It's just one of those things you don't really think about. So we'll keep fire arrows on, I think. Right, we're heading over that way anyway. We did come across a load of bandits. We might take them on in a second if we can. Anything up there? I knew I was going to make it. I knew we could grab hold of something there. I don't think there's anything here, but I just wanted to get a bit closer and see where we could see where those bandits were that we just dropped off. So that's where we were previously, I think, down there. Because that's the night mission we were going to pick up. And then I think there's bandits across from there that we're going to try and get to. Yeah. So bandits should be over there. think that was where they were. The bandits there? There's no bandits there this time. I swear there were bandits there before. Oh, I might not get to use my arrows then. There were definitely bandits there before. They're not there now. I'm pretty sure it's there. Okay, there's a few things to pick up here anyway while we're here. That I didn't want to pick up. On the first game, once we got a bow, I was using it all the time. I do like a good bow. It's a lot easier to deal with situations, I find.
I'm no threat. I'm weak. Leave me.
We'll see how we go with it. I want the crossbow that Lawan has, because that's really good. I don't know how long before we can get a crossbow, to be fair. PS5 streaming difficult to set up. No, it's not difficult at all. It's all integrated. It's quite easy to set up. I have a laptop running as well, which has the stream on, using YouTube's control center, which shows me the chat, and stream directly from PS5, which is it's really easy to set up. Once you've linked it to YouTube or Twitch, whatever you want to stream on, the only one you can't stream directly to is Facebook. But you can stream to Twitch or YouTube directly from the PS5, and it's really simple and really easy to set up. It doesn't take long either. But yeah, you can get a capture card, which is better. They are a little bit expensive, but you can get one that is a little bit better. If a game crashes, you don't lose the stream, whereas at the minute, if the game crashes, the whole stream ends. And if YouTube kicks us off, the stream ends, but that's the technical thing with YouTube. But yeah, if the game was to crash, we'd lose the stream, we'd have to restart the stream. Whereas with a capture card, you wouldn't have that difficulty. And the only downside of the PS5 streaming rather than the PS4 is when we get a trophy, the PS5 doesn't show it on the screen to you guys, but I see it. Whereas the PS4 would show it on the top right. That's a little bit annoying, because I like that, people being able to see when we gained one. But other than that, yeah, it's really simple to do, really easy. Okay, anything here worth looking at or not? I know below me there is some bits to pick up. These are all medical. So we'll grab these while we're here. We are making our way towards where we need to be fair. I still want to fire an arrow straight up there. I think we can climb up there, to be fair. Yeah. So we're nearly to the checkpoint, or the mission point that we're trying to get to be fair. That's our first fire arrow we fired. That's quite cool, I like that. Didn't kill him though. They're not very strong, these fire arrows. I think we need to upgrade them. Yeah, fire arrows don't seem very strong. And you can't get your arrows back, it seems. Unlike normal arrows, when we can pick our arrows back up. That doesn't seem to let us pick our arrows back up from them. So these are the ones that were the payday mask enemies that are no longer wearing payday masks because the event is finished. So mutation samples getting 2 of 5,000. That's the bounty currently. We've got 2 of 5,000 samples. That's rubbish, isn't it, really? Someone's being attacked down there. Let's ignore them for the minute. Right, we're heading across here. So we're heading to there, essentially. There are people here. I think they're here. We can sit and listen if we wanted to.
climb that tower myself.
I think they just give information. I don't see the reason to sit and listen to them, to be fair. Thanks for like. Much appreciated, whoever that was.
Swear.
Sandanu, good morning, how are you?
Fly.
The only way to get a crossbow is to buy, giving settlements to peek out the damage that it has scared them. Oh, okay. I want that. The boost actually see on the screen are mutation samples. Oh, really? I thought they were just bandit attacks.
In no way, Jack and Joe can stand up. Iron Builder. They is nuts.
Okay, let's. To be fair, let's head down and have a look. I think we can get back up here. Are they back? So there's a hag hunting ground. I don't think we've done with a hag yet, have we? Can't beat a bit of fire, especially the humans. Fire arrows don't seem that strong. We're going to have to upgrade these fire arrows, I think, to actually make them a bit better. But yeah, hag hunting ground. I'm not too sure what a hag hunting ground is. I think that is something new for us. I don't know how many fire arrows it's going to take. That's our first renegade defeat in the garrison, 2 down. I'll wait before we head down there, I think. They've just turned into infected, haven't they? So that gas turned them into infected, I believe. We have got the arrows that can actually turn them into infected as well. I think he's down. Let's search this then. Mutation samples 164. Oh wow. So before we had the bounty bit come up, we weren't getting anything from them. But so I'm assuming we needed to actually get the bounty thing working before we can actually get anything from them. I'm not too bad, thank you, not too bad at all. But yeah, 164, that's pretty good considering we were getting nothing previously. So yeah, I think we needed to wait until the bounty bit came up. Which we didn't have until now. Here, kitty, who's saying that? That's a weird thing being said. That's a hag, isn't it? We haven't seen a hag yet. Where is it? I'm pretty sure that sounds like it's a hag. Which is something we've not met. Because here it's saying here pretty and stuff like that. I'm guessing they're bad guys there, by the way. By the looks of things. Found in there. Oh, this is a safe point. We can repair this. It's safe zone. You can take them. Some things to modify actually need mutation samples. You've got the weekend to get 5,000. Nice. You haven't seen the hag as well? No, I could hear it, but I couldn't see where it was. So that's another safe zone unlocked anyway. I could hear it talking. I can't hear it now. It was saying things like, come here pretty and stuff. Well, this is where we needed to get to. There are enemies here. That's something I don't manage to succeed at very often, is the kick. So that one was perfect. So these bounties are now constantly being achieved via just general fighting and stuff. Obviously the ones I've picked are just general ones.
Leave me alone, please.
But yeah, I'd like to see a hag and see what they are.
You seen him?
Who are you? Why do you want to know?
I have orders from Major Matt. Lieutenant Grady said he was here. It'll be okay. Where's your squad and commander?
We were making camp when renegades attacked us. Ro and the others, they got a few. Then they went after the ones that tried to run.
What about you?
Couldn't
I
keep
think
up.
with the bow we need to change back to
Lost
normal.
contact with
Aspires
them.
need a lot of
Then
upgrading,
another
I
group
think, before
attacked
they're any
me.
good. It's
What
too
are they
many of
doing
them to
here?
take anything
The
down.
renegades weren't attacking our positions in the center.
Something's here.
Oh, fuck.
More renegades.
Careful.
That's a big boy as well.
Hide.
Hide?
Go to hell.
Come and help.
Sure. Already leaving. Aren't we, gentlemen?
So the big guy could be an issue here. And two lots of arrows as well. I want to get to the arrow people first, ideally. There we go. That's him down. I've changed weapon accidentally. That's my axe, didn't I? I've broken my weapon. Or no, I threw it. I think I threw my weapon. Hence why I haven't got it anymore. I've got to find it. But I think I pressed the button to throw it accidentally. I hate that skill because it's easily pressed. So this is the first time really using a blunt weapon, and he's down. Right, where is my weapon? Because I must have thrown it accidentally. And now we need to find it. Don't want the throwing spear. There it is, the gravedigger. It is just that accidental throw from a combination of buttons that's too easy to trigger. Let's go to inventory again. Yeah, gravedigger's back. I didn't think it was down by then. I should really do something with the antique hammer. We could upgrade it, to be fair, and use it. I do prefer slashing weapons. That's why I haven't done anything with it, to be fair. Are they better than what we're using? Yes, that will give us an extra 3 gear armor. So that's an extra 2 up. We're going to lose a lot of bonuses, though. And we don't really use two-handed weapons. So I think we'll leave it. Yeah, we probably should modify this. To be fair, let's put flame on the blunt weapon and keep the slashing weapon of electricity. Let's do that. So that's got fire on it there. That one as well. And we'll do reinforcement, I think. Yeah, do reinforcement. So it now does 39 damage. This is not incredible, but it also now adds fire. I think that's a good way of doing it. So where is it? So it's 200 axes. So look at that. Look at that. That is cool. Fire coming off the side of our blunt weapon. Obviously, once we get a higher level blunt weapon, we'll probably end up getting rid of it, but quite cool to see. I think we got a skill point there, did we? No, we're close to getting a combat skill point.
Hey, we're safe now.
Well, we beat the renegades.
Come
That
on.
big guy wasn't too bad, to be fair.
So, where's Ro?
Camp was supposed to be up there on the hotel roof, by the junction with Newell's Drive. There's a winch in the back of the building. You can take that up. If they haven't been able to come back yet, that's where you'll find them.
And you're staying here, I take it?
If you can make it back to base on your own, go there. And don't let yourself get chased into a box again.
Yeah, bad idea getting chased into somewhere without an exit. Right, job done. So we're going to get to the top of the hotel.
Luan, I've located Ro. A hotel by the Newell's Drive and Berrien intersection.
Congrats. One big thing before the meeting with Ro. He's got a fucking hair trigger temper.
Yeah.
Let's
Brady
try this
already won. As long as he has
blunt
info on
weapon
the
with
GRE
fire.
database, he can be as pissy as he wants.
Brave man. We'll talk after you meet him. See you there.
Obviously damage isn't massively high, but it works pretty well. We're going to get a couple of ones chasing us in a second. I like the fact we can have one of each type of weapon though. I think that works pretty well. A blunt weapon, a slashing weapon. But only activates fire on a critical hit, I think. More mutation samples. We need those for upgrades anyway. Right, let's grab everything here. We've got to head to the hotel. So when we see a blue slash as an encounter, we kind of need to be heading towards them really, because they give us mutations, which we do need desperately for upgrades. Why are you telling me there's something down here according to that? What's that? That looks like a big fight down there. Military transport, I think that is, isn't it? Evacuation convoys scavenge valuables, craft parts and gear. To be fair, I think we should give it a go. To help ourselves out, we've got a couple of Molotovs we can throw into the situation. But yeah, I think we head down and try and deal with that. I am going to change weapon to slashing again. The military convoys we did in the first area, one of them was really good and then another one we did was rubbish. Right, while they're on fire we can heal ourselves. No, I can't heal myself because I've run out. I didn't even notice I'd run out of healing. We have got 15 level 1 healing, to be fair. Molotovs are now out as well. I've got 1 level 1 Molotov left. Okay, I've got 15 level 1 healing. We can craft level 4. So let's craft 6 of those. Kind of need to be using the level 1 ones. They just take longer to heal, if anything. I need to heal badly. I think they let me heal. They did. Cool. So I needed a time to heal. I needed them not to attack. That's where electricity works really well. Come on, get off me. Right, I think we're good. Right, let's swap to the 15 level 1 ones. They take longer to heal us. But at the same time, with the ones we've been picking up, we haven't crafted. Right, you're down. Is there any more samples we can get from here? There will be more coming. Guaranteed. We'll be able to see what supplies we can get from here. But once we've had a look what we can gain from here, we'll head up to the hotel. So easy lockpick. What's going to be inside, I wonder? Hear an alarm going off somewhere. Thanks for the like, much appreciated whoever that was. Hello again, E-Player, how are you? Trousers, vest, and valuables. I think it's starting to get dark, isn't it? We are going to need to move pretty soon. Ambulance here, lockpick easy. There we go. Yeah, the stream crashed. YouTube crashed on the last stream, so I had to restart it. That's not good. I don't know what blew up there, but something did. That noise as it got infected here, that has not helped us. I needed to get that open. It is nearly night time as well, so this is going to be a big issue shortly. I need to get that open before it's night time, and then we need to get to a safe zone. Come on. Otherwise this was a waste. If we don't get any gear from this, then this was a waste of time. What have we got? Old whiskey. Is there anything else in the sides? I think we need to get to a safe zone. Yeah, we need to get to a safe zone now. Where's my nearest safe zone? We'll have a look at gear once we can get safe. There is my nearest, isn't it? Night Runner's hideout. Gotta get to Night Runner's hideout. Not gonna make that jump. Need to get up. There. Can I climb up that? Yeah. Up, 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 up. It's quite a long way up, that one, actually. No! Just need to get high up so I can get to that Night Runner's hideout before we get seen, ideally. Right, Night Runner's hideout. Can I make that jump? Probably not, to be fair. It's actually night time now. Is it past 8? It is just. Wasn't what I wanted to do. I've been seen as well. Okay, Night Runner's hideout, I think, is over this way. I need it to be. There's probably night stuff we should be doing, really, to be fair. But if anything, I just think night slows us down. Right, we're safe. We have to drop in. There we go. We are safe. I probably should do more things at night, but if anything, it slows us down when we're trying just to keep the story flowing, to be fair. Yeah, first stream crashed, unfortunately, player. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. The game is really good, LVs, to be fair. I don't really have any complaints about it. Right, we did pick some gear up, so let's quickly check what we've picked up compared to what we're using. We'll keep the solid guards on, by far. Trousers we picked up. They're not worth changing, to be fair. We'll lose the damage on one-handed weapons. Jersey, we picked up 2. 1 gear armor up, we'll lose damage on one-handed weapons, but we gain melee. We'll also lose stamina regeneration and damage resistance. For 1 extra gear, it's probably not worth it. I think the bonuses are better on what we're wearing. I'm still not 100% sure I'm doing the right thing when it comes to gear. I'm going for gear, armor level, and bonuses combined kind of thing. I'm trying to make sure we don't lose too much. We'll gain damage to one-handed weapons, damage resistance to human enemies, but we'll lose resistance to infected, and stamina cost we'll lose, and we'll gain 1 level. I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. We picked up a makeshift axe, so that's a slashing weapon, so that's no good compared to what we're using, so we can get rid of that. Thirsty axe, that's a 2-handed, not as good as our current. So we'll get rid of that as well. There we go. Right, what do we need to craft? What are we short on? Molotovs, we should probably craft some more of those, to be fair. Medical, we've got plenty. I don't really use the boosters. I think we should start using boosters a bit more. I've got no throwing knives, have I, either? Let's craft a few throwing knives. And Molotovs. So once we use the level 1 Molotov, we can go to our level 2 ones. Throwing knives, we've got level 2 ones once we use the level 1s. Let's wait until morning. Like I said, I know I should be doing so much more at night. Thank you for the like, but it's much appreciated. But I kind of just want to move the main story forward in a minute. I think we have tried some of the night places before when volatiles are meant to have left, and we're still getting decimated because there is a volatile there occasionally. So I think that's something we need to get a little bit stronger for first. That's the evacuation convoy we just did, and the gear there was shocking. So we try, I think, unknown locations, head there first, and then mission is there. I think that's a good shout. So the unknown, I think the unknown location is the Night Runner's bases, I think. Someone's making noise. The Night Runner's base, I think, is over that way. And then we're heading is over there. What's killing them? Don't know, something's killing them. So we kind of need to head across on the road, I think. Yeah, the evacuation convoy we didn't really get anything decent from it, to be fair. Kind of did seem a little bit of a waste of time. Right, what's that there? It's an unknown location. Night Runner's hideout. Safe zone. So let's go and activate that. It's another safe zone. The more safe zones there are, the easier it is for us to survive. What's our way in?
Inhibitor container detected.
Inhibitor container nearby. Okay, let's start this up so this is done. Night is good only for GRE labs, GRE months and Dark Hollows. Yeah, I think we just need to be stronger, otherwise we don't really gain from them. It just takes up time and we end up getting killed. So I'd rather hold off until we're a little bit stronger at the very least. There's one of these scratch marks here though, that we probably will look at for the samples. He's dead. Yeah, the samples over here, it's probably worth a look at. To be fair. Should have rolled and I didn't. And he's making noise as well, which is not what I wanted. Desperately need a heal. Come on, let me heal, let me heal, let me heal. Yeah, we did. This is what we need here. Where are they? You coming? Just swapping what's in our... we'll use the last Molotov up. So we swap that in. Ideally, I would have gone for the guy who makes the noise before anyone else. But I kind of needed a heal after dropping down too far. Give him a bit more fire to have fun with for a minute. 135 mutation samples. There's the guy that makes the noise. Now, so that gas that's released actually turns them into infected. Whoa, he jumped at me there. I don't think we'd seen someone jump at us like that before. Right, we need to pick everything up and then we crack on to where we're heading to. But yeah, mutation samples, I think they are worth stopping and doing when we're nearby. I think we're good. Everything's picked up. We can get the electrical parts. Right, we need to get up, basically. That's where we're heading, is up. I did see we could climb back onto the road, I think, round here, was what I saw. Oh, we can go up this way. We did climb one of these. I couldn't really... I think it was on the wrong side of it to climb up the top, I think. Let's get up and have a look. Someone's seen us as well, being attacked. Whoa! Right, I'm gonna have to deal with these guys. I definitely prefer slashing weapons to blunt. I just think They're a lot easier to hurt people with. There's no need to kill them. That's true, we could just run and grab the sample, can't we? To be fair, we don't actually have to stand there and kill anyone. There's a container nearby. I don't know where though. I'm guessing below us. Let's head up. I think that's where the main mission is. Who do you think will win the Premier League? Well, I actually support Liverpool, to be fair. So, I would hope Liverpool, but... I don't know. Got all of them? No, there's one there. You're going to wait a second, I'm going to grab those instead. He gave me time to change my throwing weapon.
How's it going? Found Ro yet?
Not yet, but I ran across some renegades.
Shit.
I've come across a lot of renegades, to be fair. I'm out of throwing knives. We need to put a secondary ones in. They are the level 1, so we picked up. Whoa! I hadn't seen that renegade before, it's with the fire. Definitely need to be dealing with him from a distance if we can. Whoa! I desperately need to heal as well. He's down. You're going to allow me to heal. See, I don't... Oh, come on, let me heal. Don't throw anything, I need to heal. There we go. They should really press the attack, but because they don't, it becomes a bit easier to deal with them. Right, we'll search. I know we can get the guy out of being tied up there, but we'll hold off a second just while I pick stuff up from the bodies. Right, can we rescue this guy?
Let's get the scumbag.
Klopp is past his prime. They definitely don't need a new manager. No, Klopp is not past his prime. And they've got rid of players at the right time. I know fans may disagree that some of the players shouldn't have been got rid of, like Mane and things. But no, I think Klopp's still got it in hand. Right, there's a GRE container somewhere nearby. It's handy to find that as well if we can. Might even be above us, to be fair. We've got to head up anyway. Another prisoner here. I can see you. I think I've taken care of all the enemies anyway, to be fair. Unless there's any right at the top. More throwing knives. Always a lot of throwing knives around. But yeah, I've always supported Liverpool. That's always been my team. Right, another prisoner freed. GRE container is above us, so we need to be heading up for that. Make sure we dodge when we can. The prisoner's actually helping us attack as well. As I say, slashing weapons to me feel like the best weapon because you get to dismember people. Blunt weapons I don't feel do enough damage. So I do like a good old slashing weapon. Right, we're still heading up. Obviously we just need to find the way up. Or the best way of getting up. Can we just climb up here maybe? Don't need to be this height. Okay, we're just going to find a way in. There is the container in there as well. Need to find a way in though. May need to go up to then go in, I think. Go around the other side. Go way down inside from this side. Unless there must have been a way in from inside and I messed up again. High maybe. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to go high, we should have stayed low. Okay, let's have a look. Because there might be... Ah, there we go, there's stairs up. I didn't even see the stairs up. Did not see the stairs up. Santa will leave, he won't. Because of his new contract, he won't leave. Summer next year, potentially. But I don't know.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant, sir.
I think the money from
Renegades outside. They won't bother you.
from the Saudi leagues will stop. It's not sustainable long term.
Aiden.
That's
I got
the
orders
thing.
from Jack.
Thanks for the likes, much appreciated everywhere.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah, I didn't see the stairs originally, Elvis.
Santa's elves have brought us.
I'm pretty happy with the way we're playing the start of the season. That's the thing.
This is some kind of fucking joke. Know how many
We knew we wouldn't be happy with the
secure
orders,
this
to be
miserable
fair.
plot of land.
Look, I don't, Lieutenant, but I have other...
Five of our very best. Barthez killed more virals than an entire unit. Sierra and Little Ron, they've been fighting at my side since before the fall. They gave their lives for that scrap of the city, and now what? I'm supposed to pull back?
I think this is all because the Renegades attacked the central loop, the actual fisheye, and that's caused the commander to pull everyone back, I suppose, to a centralized position as more of a defensive maneuver. I can kind of understand his thinking, but I also think maybe it's the wrong thing to
I'm just
do.
a messenger. Just calm down and talk.
Oh, you don't think I'm calm, huh? I'm a fucking oasis of
Top 3
zen.
supervisors are all tight. Oh, wow,
Fucking
okay.
walking.
Stephen Gerrard.
How's he gonna keep calm, huh? When I
Salah.
leave her body on this godforsaken turf. Sierra and Brosco's
See, there's so
mom,
many. You
she's
can
not
say
gonna be
Michael
calm to
Owen,
learn
Robbie
her
Fowler,
boys
Ian
died
Rush.
here in vain. What can I tell them? All
Sander
this for nothing
Vesterveld
just
was
'cause
brilliant
Matt signed a
goalkeeper.
piece of paper and sent it to me?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has to be up there. There's too many for my top 3.
Smear of ink.
I'd say
Fucking total
Gerrard,
bullshit.
Salah, and probably Trent. If I had to really push myself.
I'm looking for access to the
Okay,
GR
will he tell us where the
database.
database is?
I hear you know where I can do that.
Yeah, I do. But why the fuck would I tell you under the circumstances?
Because we've asked
I got
nicely.
important if idiotic business to attend to. Get out of my sight.
Really?
Okay, gentlemen. Gather the dog tags of the fallen. It fucking sucks. But an order's an order.
Lawan, come on, convince him.
Wait.
Lawan, you come to piss me off too?
You know me, Ron.
Torres. But I know
And we
Torres was
both
really
are
good
looking
in
for
his
that
prime.
GRE database, and you're gonna tell us. You want to
Yeah, you could. There's an argument for Owen, Torres, Ian Rush, Fowler.
Fuck.
There's
Why are
there
you
is
after the database?
there's an argument for quite a
I've
few,
heard
to
it
be
was
fair.
stored on servers in the observatory command center. But that building was destroyed in the chemical attacks years ago. The bombings came one after the other, like we were the fucking Viet Cong. Nothing was left. Understand? Nada.
So where they could
If
be,
you
they were
want,
bombed to hell.
check for yourselves. Gentlemen, we're going.
I think he was, yeah, and then obviously things went downhill. He did really well at the start, and then obviously biting and things like that happened, and it changed his perspective, which is a shame, because until then he was doing really well. You know, we had a forward line that was unbeatable by most teams. But yeah, things changed, unfortunately. We have now picked up inhibitors. We can now do an upgrade. We did stamina last time, since that's level 4. We're trying to do these evenly, so we're going to do health this time. So let's upgrade that. Our immunity is now 646, which is not bad. And we've unlocked power shot. Smash, I think, is new. Block charge, I think, is already there, wasn't it? So smash and power shot adds piercing and bonus damaged. We want that. That's what we want. That would help us massively. We've picked up some more gear. Let's just double check we're using the right stuff. We are there. And I think I picked up some... What did I pick up? Oh, some level 1 knives, to be fair. Right, I think we're all good. Did we pick up a new weapon? We did. We got this raggedy chopper as part of doing that last mission. It's better than the Warsaw, actually. I was keeping the Warsaw as a backup slashing weapon because Gravedigger's nearly gone. Obviously, last hope, unless we can fix it, is not really good to us anymore. So I was keeping the Warsaw, but actually Raggedy Chopper is better. Durability is poor, admittedly. But the Warsaw's already got upgrades on because we were using it for quite a while, and it's still not better than that. So that's going to be a change we have to make soon, I think. That's going to be an infected playing card, so that's a collectible. Seen a video of Suarez calling handball for handball and goalkeeper? I haven't, no. The thing with him, Suarez. Apologies to anyone else that's not into football. I don't really get to talk football with anyone anymore. Hence, lack of social life and why we started streaming. But so it's quite nice to have a football chat occasionally. But apologies if you're not into football. I think it's like he got to a point of being so successful and really good that he kind of lost the plot a bit, and then it all went downhill very quickly.
The mystery of our childhood.
He was okay at Barcelona, but not as good as he was in his prime.
You can enjoy life in the center.
I think Liverpool have got a very good knack of getting rid of players at the right time. You were the like of Torres. We got rid of him, and he's never really excelled again since. He wasn't very good at Chelsea. He just wasn't very good afterwards. We did it with quite a lot of players. Patrick Berger, player from years ago, absolutely a menace for us on the left wing. We got rid of him and never really played to that level again.
Maybe Rose wrong.
So I think Liverpool always had a good knack of getting rid of players at the right time.
The butcher dropped chemicals. The place was
you can say the same for Mane. Mane's not really come good
up
again since he left.
Are you deaf or dumb? Those chemical bombs destroyed everyone and everything they touched.
But is it destroyed? That's the question.
This is a fucking waste of time. Frank was right. I am fucking naive.
What's the deal with these renegades?
What's the deal with those renegades?
I will say the renegades are a lot fiercer here than the
How would I know?
the fights we were having in the first area. Although the first area is survivors versus PK and there's bandits.
With a chemical weapon strike. Now he's ordering
renegades are more open to attack you than the bandits were.
Right after Waltz turned on the power.
Walt and that psychopath are buddies. I wouldn't be surprised if they planned that together as well.
So Waltz turned on the power, the renegades attack.
I'm going to the observatory.
Then you're going alone.
So Lawan won't come with us. Not that she was really with us. She kind of turned up after the fights were done, to be fair.
They'll find this out soon enough. I'm going back to looking for them.
Yeah, not much of a party. We turned up after the fight was done every time.
Aiden, I'm sorry you didn't find your sister.
Yeah, thanks.
You've always got Waltz. He probably knows what happened to her.
He probably does.
If I find him, I'll
we
let
just
you
need
know.
to find him.
Good luck, Gajo.
Take care, Lawan.
As a parting gift, come over crossbow, please. No? Okay.
Go. There's nothing more to say.
Okay, we got a combat skill point there, I think. We got a loose screw as a new weapon. And the story quest is get to the observatory. Let's have a look at the loose screw weapon we just got. So it's a slashing weapon, 42 damage. To be fair, that's probably going to take over from the Gravedigger once it runs out of durability. And we can modify it. I think that's probably the next one to take for slashing. We gained a skill point as well. What do we put? I want to upgrade the bow so it's better. I want to be able to use it, so it's just a lot easier to use. I don't know if I'm doing so, though, would get rid of other stuff we should be having. Block projectiles probably would be a good one to have. Block charge sounds good, to be fair. Faster takedown unaware enemy cause used to quickly escape by. That's not bad. Stab. And we've got smash as well for jumping down. I kind of want power shot though. Let's do power shot. I think next time we probably go block projectiles. I may have made a mistake there by going for that, but I kind of felt like I want to use the bow more. Okay. Where are we heading? So the observatory is all the way over here. Oh wow, okay. I assumed the map was these areas here that were you could see in the white outline and there as well. I didn't think this was part of the map. But that's where we've got to go for that. We have got a mission to pick up over here if we wanted to. Crystal White. Main story wants us to go there then. The observatory. I think in some ways we should probably clear some missions nearby if we can. There's lots of things we haven't done. There's unknown locations to do. Some airdrops will be good. Paraglider required. I've got a paraglider. That might be worth looking at. We've done the convoy. Didn't get anything decent from it. There's a bandit camp to take down over there as well. Kind of just trying to work out where we should be going. Obviously, we could just make our way towards the Huntress over here, who we've not met yet, and the main story. But it's whether I think we should... Let's head towards the main story and try and clear whatever we can along the way. Thank you for the like, Willers. Much appreciated. So, like this military airdrop that it says we need a paraglider for, I think let's keep the main story moving. But as we get there, let's keep trying to clear things. A bit more than we have, maybe. Is an after you climb the vehicle... Oh, so, okay, so maybe not time to do it yet then. Is that what you mean? I wonder whether we should pick the side quest up. It's a bit out of our way, but we could probably do that as well, the Hickory Windmill. As well, to be fair. Yeah, let's go and pick the mission up that's over there. And then we'll go and do the Hickory Windmill as well. I'm kind of in two minds whether we should head back to the first place and get... some of the side missions that are over there done, so we don't lose them. I just want to see where this is on the map. Okay, so that mission, the red is red mission, is actually nearby to picking this mission up. So let's do that first then, I think. Most items can be... Oh, okay, so if you go to the top of the VNC tower, you can paraglide from there. Okay, good to know. 400 meters high, wow. That's definitely somewhere to get to then. But yeah, I'm in two minds whether to fast travel back to the first zone just to do some of the side missions we haven't done yet. Although saying that, we must head back at some point because I'm pretty sure this is a rank 4. So this area is harder area than these first two starters ones. So we should be heading back at some point. And them side missions haven't disappeared because of story. So my doubt is they'll ever disappear until they're done. But I don't know. But let's head that way, pick up the mission, and also do the red mission whilst we're there.
Hello? We're under attack. Renegades. They surrounded us on the island. We don't stand a chance. I'm begging you, help.
Where's that? So Renegade's a new side quest. That's on the island over here. It does say a rank 4 mission, to be fair. So actually, we could do these 4 things in one go here. Collect the mission, clear the reddish red, windmill, help the survivors. Let's go and do that, I think, as our next port of call. I think that's a good plan. I want to look at the blimp as well, to be fair. It looks like you can climb up to it. Let's quickly get binoculars out and just see if there's anything here we haven't seen. So that's where we're heading over that way. What else have we got? Anything around? Obviously, windmill over there. That's one we haven't seen yet. That's the one we're going to head to, the Hickory Windmill. There's an airdrop there that maybe get a chance to look at. That's a nighttime area. That's a nighttime metro area as well, isn't it? There. What's that? There's another windmill there as well. PK Floating Fortress. That's a new one for us. I haven't seen that before. Radio Tower. That's locked currently, so I'm guessing that's something we'll do at some point. We don't know what about radio towers yet. Okay, well we know where we're heading. Let's see if we can actually get there without killing ourselves. Using the paraglider. My concern is obviously running out of stamina and then falling. Which I'm about to do. Need to grab onto this building. No! Fall. Grab. No, grab! Oh! We survived it. That didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but we survived. I ran out of stamina trying to grab hold of the side. And obviously didn't grab it the way I wanted to. Anything in here to pick up? There's a few little bits. We're still heading this way. I think we're still going in the right kind of direction, to be fair. But yeah, running out of stamina there was a problem, and then not really hitting the side of the building in the direction I'd hoped. Okay. Mission is over there, so we're still in the right kind of area. We're not, and I know I should be, we're not really checking out these areas and picking the resources up as much as we normally would. I think we do need to make sure we're doing more of that. Medical things are here. I can hear someone being attacked, to be fair. That's a military convoy, isn't it? Well, military convoy, might as well have a look at it while we're here. This may go really well or really badly, I'm not sure which one yet. Potentially we can get something decent here, or it can go badly wrong and we end up dying. I'm not sure which one yet. More coming in. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Good. Managed to hit it in time there. This weapon's about to break as well. I don't know whether we should use a weapon until it's broken or we should swap it out and use something else before it breaks. Get away from him swinging that thing around. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that was his foot. I didn't know he stamped. We know that now, though. Yeah, I didn't know he stamped like that. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. We're good. What do you guys think? Should we swap it out before it breaks? Or do we just let it break? To be fair, I'm going to find out in a second. It's nearly done, isn't it? Oh. I hate the ones that dive at us like that. Oh, we've got a block weapon instead for the minute. I do need a heal. How do I block? Maybe I just need to block in general for that. Come on, heal before he gets me. Thank you. Obviously this won't do as much damage as our slashing weapon was. Kind of went for the attack too early there. No! Didn't get away enough. Right, we're going to lose. That's all. We've still got a few of those the low level medicals left. I think he's down. He is. Ah, that's military convoy done. We can now grab everything. But yeah, I think do we let the slashing weapon break, or do we swap it out before it breaks? That's the question. Because I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. Obviously we changed so it didn't break just then. Right, we need to get what we can from these military convoy. Hopefully something good. Hard lockpick, potentially. So close. There we go. It's inside. Oh, dirty cleaver. Epic machete. That could be our new slashing weapon. I could have done without the noise there, to be fair. I don't know what it was that blew up, but that's annoying. Because now it means fighting a load more before we can get everything else from here. So we've got a new slashing weapon that will probably replace the grave digger. Right. I've got a grenade, but I don't really want to use it. Are you climbing up after me, or what are you doing? Yeah. I assume they would. We need to have a look at that new slasher weapon in a second as well. Try to take care of all these first. I don't know how to deal with the ones that throw themselves at you in midair. We're going to try and block, I suppose. Whoa! Something blew up next to me. Wasn't what I wanted. Because that's going to make more volatiles come. Need to change. Right, we can now put in. We're now going to start using a level 5 medical. That other slot will stay empty for a minute. What have I run out here? Molotovs, isn't it? Let's go to Molotovs. I can only make one, to be fair. Let's not make any then for the minute. So that explosion there has made more come, so we're not going to get the weapons out of this convoy just yet. As soon as we can, we'll have a look at the slashing weapon. I kind of want to have a look at the rest of this convoy though first, because you may still get decent stuff from the convoy. But obviously I need everything to stop turning up and attacking us. I've only got one thing from it so far. And potentially could be really good, but I was hoping for more than just one. Anything there? Is that open? No. I don't think the military convoys, the marker form disappears or greys out when they're done either. So it can be a little bit confusing whether it's actually done or not. That's the thing I find annoying, is it should go grey, but then I assume they restock, which is potentially why they don't go grey. Oh, another hard lockpick here. And this was on the way to doing several other things, so we actually haven't achieved what we set out to achieve yet. But we've done this on the way just because it was here. We've got some samples. I don't know when that bounty for samples runs out, because this is our last morning stream this week. So I'm not too sure if we're going to miss out on that. Unless we get them today, which I guarantee we won't get today. Right, what else is here? Is that? I think that's everything. There's this one we haven't picked up there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here, and I wouldn't say we got, other than the weapon, much from this. And we've had that a few times with military convoys. We just don't seem to get very good stuff from them. I think we need to get up there. I don't think I can get up there from here, though. Oh, more renegades. Renegades are everywhere. I need to have changed weapon by now as well. I think I broke his leg by the look. I am low on health as well, which is the issue. Oh, I've got no healing on. There we go. Heal. They're going to be infected, aren't they now, I think? Yeah. I need the time to quickly check on weapons, because we know we've got the new slashing weapon. I was having a chance to sort it out. Okay, that's those taken care of. There's going to be more coming up now. Fine. He'll come back in a second, sure. Right, so the mission we were going to pick up, I think automated turns it to night time. So we may give that a miss in a few supplies from there. Let's have a look at what we've got, what we're doing, where we're going. So the mission we were here to pick up, no, it's a separate mission as a nighttime one. We still need to grab that. That will give us a load of samples from mutation samples. Obviously, mission here to do, windmill, and then over there. That's kind of our route at the minute. It's just trying to achieve it without getting distracted, like with the military convoy and things. So, weapon-wise, we did pick up, that's only got 39 durability, which is why we stopped using it. Warsaw there, what's this? Dirty Cleaver. 53 damage. It's a one-handed machete. Nighttime melee damage is good. So we put that in instead of the Gravedigger, which actually is worse than it anyway. We can also modify it. I'm not too worried about the nighttime damage because we're not going to use it at night. We can put that in for electricity. Our slashing weapon generally has electricity attached. It's been our go-to so far. 58 damage now, 290 durability. The hammer's working quite well. I'll say that. I like the fire side of it as well. Okay, so that's weapon swords. Now, accessories. We're missing Molotovs. We're missing throwing knives. So, throwing knives, I can make 4. Do I want to use all our scrap up? That's the thing. I'll probably not. I can make 1 Molotov. I think we hold off for the minute. We have got other things. UV bars we've not really used yet. We have got a mine. I'll just put the coins back in for the minute, I think. And we've got the medical there. I don't think we need anything else in there for the minute. The thing is, I will accidentally use things that I don't want to use at that moment. So sometimes it's best having nothing in there. We gained a new bracer. 1 gear level lower, so let's leave it as is. The only difference is our resistances are really good, but damage of two-handed weapons, we don't use two-handed weapons very often. They're too slow. We have got one, but we don't use it that often. And we haven't got a better one currently. It's too slow to use. Right. Focus on where we're heading. Pick up that mission. Do this mission. Windmill mission. That's kind of our focus. Let's see if I can just focus on that for a minute, shall we? Problem is, because there's renegades everywhere, you end up getting attacked so easily. It's difficult to try and stay on task sometimes. This will enable us to craft more medical. I think that's near enough everything picked up here. So we're going to get up there for our mission. That's where we're heading. I can hear something happening. Right, we've got to figure a way across to there, don't we? Someone's been attacked as well. It's so easy to get distracted and go anywhere else from where you want to go. That's a zip line, isn't it? So I can't use that to get across. Keep going this way. I wasn't sure I'd making that jump there, but we did. We made it. Still going to get up higher to get up there, though, don't we? Praise to the Night Runners. That's them up there. Oh, someone's been burnt alive over here. Hadn't seen that before. With our new machete. How do I put him out? Untie. Saved him. There's another one here. Well, we saved him. He's going to turn into an infected now, isn't he? Does that mean we don't get a reward for saving him? We don't get a reward for saving him, do we? Because he turned into an infected. That's a bit annoying. I think we gained parkour for saving him, though. But yeah, we didn't get a reward because he turned into an infected instead. Right, how are we getting across to there? I can see a path up there, actually. We can get across them buildings. There is a path. But we need to get over there. So many things that you can do, it's so distracted. That's my issue, I think, is I'm easily distracted. Which obviously, when you're trying to focus on a set objective, can be difficult. Right, can we get higher here, or do I need to go elsewhere to get higher? I want to go over there, but I don't know if I can make that jump, to be fair. Probably not. Yeah, we can. Doubt it myself. Don't think we can make it. Right. And we can climb up over here and then do a back jump. Why do you not grab onto it? It's a climb point. Climb. Thank you. We are getting there. Okay, there's the bridge across, and this is where we're going to pick the mission up. It's taken us a little while to get over here, but we've made it. Oh, I've just realised it's full of renegades. Can't go anywhere without renegades being here, can I? I'm regretting not picking up the skill for blocking projectiles now. Right, big guy's down. I'm not too sure how that gas happens. Is there something we're doing to make the gas appear? Sprint dash. I haven't. I've unlocked it. I've not picked it up as a skill though yet. I probably should have done by now. That would, yeah. I think the sprint dash we haven't picked up. Skills. Dart we haven't. Far jump we have. Firm grip, active landing. Double jump. It's probably a good one to have. Wall run and tic tac. But yeah, dart's probably one we do need sooner rather than later. I like the idea of double jump as well, to be fair. And maybe sleek runner. There's so many skills, it's knowing which one's the right one to do first. Obviously, a lot of it depends on your playstyle as well, I would have said. Right, is there anything else to pick up here before we go and speak to the quest giver? More scraps. Box. I'm finding I'm not looking around as much as I probably should do.
Is something wrong?
Previously, we would have gone in every building, search everything we come across. I'm not doing that as much, which is why we can't craft as much.
Okay.
I think I need to go back to hoarding more and picking it, going into buildings just because it's there.
Who?
Renegades, degenerates. 6 months ago, they kidnapped my son Rook, and they forced me to produce drugs for them.
I'm guessing we have to go and get his son back.
Before the epidemic, I held one of them back. Great.
But what about your son?
They're holding him hostage. If I'm late with the next batch of drugs, they'll kill him.
Maybe what these bandits need is a lesson.
But there's a whole band of them.
It's all
I've
good.
faced far worse odds than that.
Sure, we can deal with them.
Not a fan of kidnapping.
Will you help me?
Yeah, I'll try.
Monday morning, yes, we'll be back with Dynamite 2 Monday morning.
Overlooking the canal,
Our next live stream after today will be Saturday evening for The Witcher as well. But yeah, Monday morning we'll be around. But thank you very much, Elvis. Enjoy the rest of your day. And have a good weekend, and I'm sure we'll see you soon.
Trying to free my boy.
Thank you, Elvis.
They caught me. Then later brought me one of Rook's fingers. As long as these bastards are alive, they'll never leave us alone.
I'll be careful.
I'll follow you. Wait outside for you to come out.
Thank you, Elvis.
What's your name?
Aiden.
Thank you, Aiden.
So we've got to go and help him get his son back. I don't know where that is. We'll have to have a look where that mission is. So his mission is further over here. So in theory then, we do this mission here, the reddish red. Windmill Renegades. We are under-leveled for that. But I think we give it a go. And then we've got that over there. I know main story is far to the left, but we've got to do other things as well. And we haven't really been achieving enough of the other side stuff. So, and as I say, I need to go back to my old habit of picking everything up. It's one thing I've kind of stopped doing, and not for any particular reason. It's kind of since we got to this area. Right, the person we need to kill, the goon, is over there for the reddish red mission. So let's do that. I'm going to regret, I think, not having Molotovs here. Oh! I didn't think he was going to swing around like he did that. So we need to kill the big guy. Is that... Who was that helping us? I don't know if that survivor's trying to help or not. They might be goons attacking me, actually, to be fair. He's down. We just now need to get out of here, obviously, alive. After we collected the blood. That would give us the red paint needed. So they were renegades, they weren't actually helping us. But they were attacking the goon as well. So we just need to collect the goon's blood. And then that's that mission done, we just need to hand it in. Yep, there we go. We can now hand that mission in when we're ready. So let's have a look where we need to hand that in. It's probably not where we're actually heading next. It's not too bad actually. We can still do this and kind of circle back to it. What have we got? We've got about 45 minutes. I think we should be able to do it. Or we could hand it in first actually. And then head back this way. We could hand it in first. That might be a better option, I think. Right, is there anything else to pick up around here before we go up? It's not a million miles away actually. It seems like it's quite a distance, but it doesn't. It's not really. There's actually a lift here. Is that activated? It is. That makes life even quicker. Right, it's that building we need to get on top of. I thought it was where we are now, but it's not. Okay. Get across to the red building, get across to it, I think. We have been up there once already, but I can't quite remember how we got up. So I'm going to climb up here. Potentially use this to get across higher. Oh, no, I don't think we need to. There we go. Medical collection here as well. Right, we do need to get up. But as I say, we need to be collecting more stuff like we were originally. And then we've kind of stayed away from inside the building, so I think we need to go back to what we were doing. And I can't even say why I changed, it's just the way it's kind of worked out. Give me a takedown. It's not going to give me a takedown, is it? Wouldn't give me a takedown, which would have enabled me to not have to fight. Not the end of the world, we can take them down. Once they're down, it just means we don't need to sneak around, to be fair. Sometimes it's better, because that way you don't have to sneak around anymore. We'll have a takedown there as well. Right, we'll have a quick look for stuff around us, and then we're still trying to head up. They're not giving us anything. We're just trying to hand this red mission back in. Now we killed the goon and got his blood. We're going to hand that in. That's another mission done, and hopefully, maybe a skill point, hopefully. Okay. No stairs, annoyingly. It's going down. Okay, it's this building here we need to go up. It's just trying to find a way up. I don't know if that building connects to help us there, really. There is a line to it, so maybe we go up this one to get across. Maybe that's the best way of doing it. There is a few things to pick up here. Nothing major, I don't think, though. Ah, here we go. This is how we get up. Finding these to get up onto higher up onto buildings definitely makes a massive difference. Okay. It is a zip line across to it. That's actually perfect.